What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and my hardcore Mystic playthrough. Now, last episode we finished the Onslaught Defender. Next up, we've got the Star of Dragonfall. This is part of the new player quest line, and it's really kind of a no-brainer to go through and get this one. It's going to give you an inventory bag and a defense rate shard. So, two super hot items. Inventory, of course, is very coveted in DD2, and the only way to get it is to either pay for it with real money or to do these new player quest lines, which will give you a bag and a vault tab. So, like I said, kind of super important to get these done. Now, in addition to that, the first hyper shard that you would get in mastery mode would be at the 50 stars. This is going to be Mass Destruction. Mass Destruction is without a doubt, if not the best, one of the absolute best shards in the entire game. And it's going to be a quite changing experience once you get that. Now, you need 50 stars to get this one, which means if you got 5 stars per mastery map, you could go through and clear 10 maps with 5 stars on all of them, and that will get you your Mass Destruction. Now, of course, we have the mission to complete 10 mastery maps. Now, there is one important thing about this Star of Dragonfall questline, is it doesn't require different mastery maps, and there's no star requirement. It only requires completing the map, which means you could go into Chaos 1 and say go to the Gates of Dragonfall and knock out that particular mastery challenge 10 different times. You don't have to do any specific map. So, additionally, there's no star requirements. So all you need is victory. All you have to do is complete the map. You could run this 10 different times. That will complete your new player quest line, Star of Dragonfall, and give you that inventory bag, the defense rate shard, and then the gold and defender medals, of course. Now, the smartest thing to do is, without a doubt, to go for Mass Destruction. You're going to be completing the mastery maps anyway. Mass Destruction is quite powerful, and it's something you're going to want long-term if you're playing the game. So picking your mastery maps are quite important as far as being at this stage of the game. Now, there will be quite a few mastery challenges that, with this one hero series are not completable, as, there's just not enough defenses. So the most important thing is to go through and pick and choose your maps. You can go from any tier you have unlocked, and you can go, for any challenge at all. So, of course, to unlock the mastery tiers, you have to complete an expedition of that tier. I've completed a Chaos 1 through a Chaos 4 expedition. So basically, I want to go through these tiers and find 10 maps that would work out best for me. So starting off looking at the maps, we got the Gates of Dragonfall. The challenges are no core below 90% health, no defenses destroyed, finish each combat phase in under 180 seconds, and earned all stars in the same attempt. This is just super easy to get done. So there is one mastery challenge already squared away. In the Greystone Plaza, we got no defenses repaired, no nodes, no cores below 90% health. Once again, another one that's going to fit in really well with this playthrough, and we could knock out Greystone Plaza as well. Looking at Little Horn Valley, no auras, no anti-air, finish each combat phase in under 180 seconds. Once again, there's another one that works out very well for the Mystic. And then we got Dragonfall Bazaar. Complete all phases with 10 or more different defenses. Well, I don't have, we don't have 10 defenses, only one hero, so that one is not going to be an option. If we take a look at Dragonfall Castle, we got Rampart Siege. Once again, no cores below 90% health, combat phase in under 180 seconds, no defenses repaired. This is another map that would work out well for it. We got Assault on Throne Room, build only tower type defenses. Now, this would mean we would have to go no walls. However, this one is very doable as well, particularly in Chaos 1, so that one would be an option also. Complete each build phase in under 30 seconds in Dragonfall Castle, no anti-air, and then combat phase in 180 seconds. This one is easier than it seems like it would be, and it just requires a little bit of practice. So jumping in and kind of trying out what you're going to do for your starting build for the first 30 seconds, that is the most crucial. And just jump in and practice it and get down, or see what you can get down in under 30 seconds, then restart the map and do it for real. And then we got the Throne Room. No auras, no nodes, no defenses destroyed. So lots of options here on what to do. And basically, as I mentioned, it just requires going through and looking at the different challenges. We got this one here in Forgotten Ruins, no towers. Well, we're not going to be able to complete it with no towers since we've just got the Mystic. So that would be a map that we would stay away from. In Nimbus Reach, we got no towers as well. So once again, no towers on both of those maps. So the Ancient Ruins would not be a region that we want to shoot for. Now, say when you're doing this, you know, we've got up to Chaos 4 unlocked. By doing 2 expeditions, I would have up to Chaos 6 unlocked for plenty of choices. But remember, you don't have to do all of Chaos 1 to earn the stars and to complete the first tier. You can go through any tier. So say you only find 5 maps that you feel like would be easy in Chaos 1, no problem. Just pop to Chaos 2 and take a look at what is available there. So in this situation, we got 4 tiers to choose from, and we only need 10 maps. So it should be quite easy for us to go through and kind of handpick what we think is the 10 easiest maps to be able to complete this particular challenge and get our Mass Destruction Shard, which will come at 50 stars there. So prepping for mastery and looking and see what maps you want to do is kind of just a no-brainer. There are easy maps, there are hard maps. In this particular challenge with Mystic only, there will be maps that are impossible. So obviously, if I can't get all 5 stars, I'm not going to go for that particular map. And there will be easier maps as well. So go through, pick out your maps. Anytime you go into the 30-second build phases, just do a practice run. So, as I mentioned, pop into the map, do a test run building it, and ignore the countdown timer, and just see what you can get down in 30 seconds to be able to complete that challenge. Now, of course, if you're playing with a friend, you can both build, and that means building out in under 30 seconds is kind of easy mode in comparison. So plan for mastery. Don't skip this one, y'all. It's just too good. Mass Destruction plus an inventory bag, kind of a no-brainer. You're gonna want to knock out the Star of Dragonfall. That will do it for now, though. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.